Welcome back to the Hibernation Station, Barbarians. It is I, Mythos the Bear, with Bluey the dog. We are going back at it with some more 100 Baby Challenge in RimWorld. Yes, Flash, there's a dog. So let's go ahead and load up our group, Hibernation Station, right here. Okay. Minor risk, indoors. Okay. Looks like we're doing a lot better on food as far as planting. Okay. I would really like to finish this up. Now let's try to finish the inside first. Everything else can wait. Okay. What do we got? Sandstone blocks, good. Wood. Yeah, Robin and I were talking about RimWorld because they're playing their own game and they asked me to look at their base and I'm like, your base looks a lot nicer than mine. It's very well thought out. Mine, most of the time I build into the sides of mountains and have to build everything from scratch and hope it works out. Like, what is this? Hmm. I'm thinking people probably aren't going to be coming up through the mountain to get to us. They've always, like, a lot of them have exited through the mountain. But I haven't seen anyone come from here unless it's been like insects. So that hopefully shouldn't be too big of a deal. What I do want to do, though, is start getting stuff in here. So we'll have to start. Let's go ahead and orders. We're going to go ahead and go like this. Yep. What about that? That doesn't count? Oh, is it too small? Okay, and then we also have to securator right here. We do have quite a lot of wood and we'll be cutting more down. So I think this is probably a good place to do that. A group is coming by. And Alina is pregnantes. Wow. That was fast. Alina. Do, 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 do. Nice. Okay. Else it is doing okay, right? Probably do with some food though. Hmm. Our animals. We have a lot of animals. We could probably get rid of some animals. And by get rid of, I mean nom 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 nom. Okay. Okay, so it is sprung. Still hotter outside than it is inside. I'm not too upset about that. Didn't we say, yeah, some people were coming by? But they don't want to trade with us. How lame. Okay, let's see what's going on here. A raid? Just the two of you guys? You're a cave explorer. Well, we happen to live in a cave. Sickly child cave explorer volatile. I don't like that, man. Sickly child quarry worker industrious and nimble. See, you I wouldn't mind keeping. Wing cup log. Okay. Let's see what happened. Goat dough has been viewed. Oh my gourd. Did they attack the caravan that was coming through? Oh, the one that we wanted they killed. That's too bad. Am I gonna be able to get over here before he dies? 5 hours? I don't know. 4 hours? Did I click off? No, she's coming. Three hours? Okay. Can I actually... Can I put one of these here? No. Okay, so can I put it in here? No. I need an enclosed space. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help us, does it? There aren't any enclosed spaces nearby. Yeah, I think he's just gonna die before we can get him back. Scary. Okay, but I got food for my animals, so great. Biostarvation. Can I? There's not just like a. Yeah, let's go like this and like this and like this. Okay. I'm gonna take care of him. Okay. He's collapsed, but I can't pick him. Okay, sure. Makes total sense. Fire. Where? Bro. Oh, food poisoning. Gross. Okay. Octavius is gonna be refilling that. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Okay. Ew. Resting. Damien, you're gonna go rest. Okay. Good. Now everyone's gonna be resting. Excellent. Ooh. 40% flammability. It is raining though. I don't think that's gonna be such a big deal. Actually. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so who does hunting? David. Ma'am. Come kill some animals for me, please. Ma'am, stop scratching. This is ooh. Ior. See, that does pose a problem. Oh, party! Satsuki is throwing a party. Who goes will gain recreation and social energy. Yay! Exciting. Minor break risk, Damien. Damien, you're always in a minor break risk. Learning deprived. Whose fault is that? You're free all day. Sure would be great if we could get some more power going and, have food all the time so that we aren't constantly starving. Growing season here now. Okay, so David, horseshoes, strawberry, simple meals, harvesting, floor drawing, reading, cleaning, potting. Hmm. Okay. Whoa, 5 hours. Alina, don't think we're gonna be able to get there fast enough. Okay, David, you try it. Also, it's still cooking. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Orders. Just gonna say harvest. There we go. Yep, he died. Biostarvation. Uh-oh. Malcavius is on it. Ooh, inspired creativity. Hooray. Food, apparel, resting. Oh, just got a negative debuff. Not happy about being pregnant. Well, maybe stop getting loving from your husband? I don't know what else to tell you, man. And because she's pregnant, we can't extract an them or anything. I forgot that she had already given birth. Dang it. Damien, you are consuming a simple meal and now you're resting. Perfect. Learning unfulfilled. Again, whose fault is that? You are doing nothing all day. You could go and learn stuff. Want to go like this. And in this one, let's go ahead and clear. And we'll say, yeah, human-like corpses. Perfect. Okay, go to a 4. Has given birth. See what is up with this. Yeah, RAM. Yeah. Here, storage. Animal corpses? No. Okay. Sewing plant. Go ahead and David, when you come and prioritize hauling. Baby became a child. Jump to location. We will cancel that growth. Malnutrition severe. Okay. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and install this over here. Exhaustion, starvation. Baby's eating right now. Yes. Feed the bodies to the animals. Awesome. Chillins. Why? Chillins. Why? Chillins. Why? Where's my stuff? Come on. Get this stuff built so we can have more power for stuff. Okay, cooking meals. Excellent. Wild boar is Pragonthus. Baby has a minor break risk. Okay. And this is the tailoring bench. Let's designate that for power toggling. And since Alina is inspired creativity, maybe that will help with Taylor? I don't know. Do you think it's hot in here? Great. Disturb sleep? Yeah, that happens. Hey, Alina, yes. I'd like for you to prioritize the tailoring bench, actually. And David, you could come up here. That would be great. So I can how about deliver? Hmm. Ah, as an inspiration, just in general, or what? Ah, David collapsed. Elsa, Damien, and Sass all have tattered clothing. Okay, Anna meows. You baby goat, baby goat. Okay, and oof, orders. I want you guys to get as much of this stuff as you can. And any of this stuff, cutting that? Nope. Okay. We'll just keep going. Structure. Okay. Eventually we'll get this figured out. So everyone is sleeping. Cool. Exotic goods trader is passing by. And who's our trader? Is that Alina? Yeah. Alina. Where is our thing? Right here. Okay. Call. Okay. We do have money, so that's nice. Oh, we're out of glitter world medicines. All right, let's sell that. Is that all that we have? Okay. Hmm. Oh, they do have books. Uh, if we had like more electricity right now, I would definitely go for a prosthetic heart, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and get some beer. Ooh, that's a lot of beer. We're actually already in the negative, so how about if we sell some animals? Um, let's go ahead and get rid of the capybara. It's just here. We're not using it for anything, so we might as well. I have a female I can get rid of and one male I can get rid of. Oh, I have quite a few alpacas. There we go. Get rid of some alpacas. Can get rid of these goatos. That takes me down to only being negative 300, and that's okay. Hello? Ah, here it is. I'm like, where is it? Can't have any of the kids do it. Manage areas, kid safe zone. We will just expand it to here. So here we go. You go haul that. 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 David, how you doing? Recreation low, recreation deprived. Yeah. Steel wool. Okay, so it seems like we're doing a lot better with the sustaining our food. Yeah. Dead chinchilla. Okay, so there we go. Now baby's in the rotation just like everyone else. Hmm. I actually have a little bit of food in here. Craziness. Hmm. Supplies for Coron. Cowboy hats? I don't think so. We got nothing. Bam. We got nothing. I can't even make clothes for my people, much less for other people. It's a no. Thank you, Mythos. That's very helpful. Okay, Alina is teaching. Coo coo coo. Okay. So the animal situation is a little bit more under control. Yes. Mad Tortoise. What a gay! What? Okay. Adult safe zone. Good thing everyone's asleep right now, buddy. Oh, everyone's in here, at least. Okay. And we currently don't have any need to be outside. I want them to be outside, but that's just so that they can keep building stuff. here's this mad tortoise. He tort alert. Hmm. Exotic goods trader. We do have a mad tortoise out there, though, just so you guys know. Mad tortoise. Not happy. And we, is this it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you have anything you would like? I'm not really doing gene packs right now. I'm just trying to survive. Oh, they have more books. Can't say no to books. I'm going to keep my alpacas. Thank you. Let's get rid of a baby goat. Into those. One of those. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. All right. Hmm. Hey. How's it going, King? Yeah, razzle dazzle. Let's go ahead and I think I'm going to actually let the kids go out here so that they can help us haul things because the adults don't have enough time. Didn't I have a third book? Yeah, right here. Cool beans. All right. The children, they yearn for the mines. Yeah. If they could do mining at their age, I would put them in there. I mostly have them hauling and cleaning, and sometimes they learn things. A raid? What? Oh, you're gonna go right into those traders, aren't you? Or you could be stupid and end up like heading into some of those boomalope. That'd be great. Be like a dumbass. Yep, there they go. That's what I thought. Death in 5 hours. Who are you, buddy? Undergrounder, too smart, night owl, shooting, cooking, crafting. Yeah, you're nothing too special, huh? Have I? Oh no, 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 no. I've done a lot of trial and error to get to the point where I could start this series for a stream, and I've been struggling pretty hard. So no, the answer is no. I have never even come close. I do have another game I'm playing off camera that I'm not doing too terrible in. I'm doing better than I am in here, but yeah, this is kind of special. Um, my other one that I'm playing off camera, I have like most of the base actual has floors. So, all right, the trade caravan is leaving. I'm gonna go ahead and toggle that. Growth moment for Damien. Now he can do things. He's an adult. Um, let's do super immune. In my other game, I have a guy that's sickly, and he, if I don't have is it Pento? Let me check this. Oh, I don't even have it here, so I can't even check. If I don't have pencycling on him, he is sick all the time. He's constantly getting like mites or sleeping sickness or some kind of crap, and I'm like, dude, could you not be sick for 2 seconds? Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I try to go places where the temperature doesn't get too crazy, but then I also try to make sure that I work on temperature as soon as possible because I do want to make sure that my colonists aren't completely unhappy because of it being too hot or cold. Um, but yeah, I've just been kind of trying to build this out and it's pretty much where I want it now. I just need to get everything. Malkavius, you also have a growth moment. Ooh. Jogger or great memory. I'm gonna go jogger. And I'm gonna say cooking. Yes, because Elsid could really, really use some help with cooking. So that was Malkavius. Planting, cutting. Um, Sass is an adult. Damien. Hmm. Do you have skills and stuff? Priority. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's kind of like those are fairly common in moist areas where mosquitoes would tend to be. Okay, let's go ahead and have you guys harvest as much of this stuff as you can. Please and thank you. All right. Alina is teaching baby a lesson. Satsuki is cleaning up the pen. What is David doing? Buying plants. Do you have enough that you can come up here and work on this, please? No. Can you work on this? So if you could do that, that would be great. It's been pretty tough. I'm also on like community builder mode, so I don't get too many things all at once. Um, I did have a few times where I was practicing how to play RimWorld, and I started, actually, I think it may have been this one. I was like, I was told, no, I don't think it was this one. It was a different one. Okay. So it was like I read or I watched a video where they said if you just started, you don't have like pretty much anything, and you go and open like the um, ancient danger, it won't have like any bad stuff in it, or it'll only have like one bad thing in it. Um, and so I did that like right away. I hadn't unpacked any of my stuff or set up anything, and I had my villagers go over. They opened it up, and it was like full of mechs or something. And I was like, oh God, it was a lot of people. So yeah. Hello, sir. Yeah, that it's so hard. Like people that play like the people that I watch on YouTube that play this make it look so easy. Like I watch um Mr. Samuel Streamer. Um there's so many people. Just RCE. No, I'm thinking someone else. All the different channels I watch because I watch so many of them. I can't even remember what people's names are anymore. I just automatically watch it. But it's so good. Everyone makes it look so easy, and I'm like, ah. And even when they're like, ah, they like kick everyone's asses, and it's like, oh, we have a Met cluster of like 50 heading our way. This is gonna be tough. I'm like, yeah, they might lose a few people, but then they're still okay and they don't have to start over their game or anything. And I just in this, I've had so many crazy things happen. I've had to go back to previous saves and start back. It's just insane. Yeah, I'm not trying to do anything crazy with this. I'm just trying to make sure that my colonists survive, and I'm trying to complete the 100 baby challenge. So I currently have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven children. Plus, Alina is currently pregnant. We have an embryo in the freezer, and we have an ovum that has not been um, uh, fertilized. So why don't we go ahead and fertilize this? So we'll have two embryos. Also, we had another female colonist, but during a raid, she was kidnapped and she was pregnant when she was kidnapped. So that would have been more babies and more embryos and stuff for the colony, but no. Yeah. So I've been trying pretty hard to make sure that I'm not failing so hardcore. I thought I would do a winter season village, and two yaks joined in the middle of a fight, ate my smoke leaf, and caused a withdrawal that then started a fire that set off mortars, which ended the base. So I came to have a smoke and found you! Haha! Well, yeah. Uh, I'm sorry that those yak messed things up for you. Um, Stuff sucks. But yeah, I've all things considered, I think I'm doing pretty good. Uh-oh. Is it hot outside, buddy? Yeah, it's hot outside. And now let's try making it cooler inside as well. Thank you. I've been interested in RimWorld for a long time, and when I started playing it, I was playing on my brother's account, the Walrus, and he plays RimWorld a lot, and he plays a lot of different kinds of like fighting survival games and things. I'm not usually into that kind of stuff because I suck at it. But RimWorld like really draws you in. And so I wanted to try it, and I kept sucking and just being terrible. And it was not great. And then he was like, I heard some people were trying, or I know you did the 100 baby challenge in The Sims 4. You should try that in RimWorld. And I'm like, that actually sounds like a pretty interesting idea. So I finally broke down and I bought my own copy of RimWorld with the biotech DLC. Mm. I actually, I don't know. I haven't looked. Hmm. Uh, I mean, it's not terrible. 80,000. I've seen much, much worse. RimWorld has such great stories. Yeah, it's so weird. Um, in the series I'm playing off camera, I've made some like good, excellent chairs, and I'm just waiting for what it'll come up with for masterwork, something or other, because it's gonna happen. Sir, your fur is everywhere. Are you hot? Jesus Christes, Plupus. I need to brush you. This is redonkulous. Yeah, I really like it, especially now that I kind of know what I'm doing. So it's a lot better. My favorite character is a 90-year-old Marine that has heart issues. One heart surgery later, and I feel like I bought the bargain Terminator. That's so cool. Yeah, I haven't really had anything kind of like that, but I do have all this going on. So Alina Key is actually named after the sim I had in The Sims 4 that started my 100 baby challenge. And so then I have Morgan, who's based off of one of the spellcasters from The Sims. And then Elcid is one of my first subscribers, and his wife, Diabla, was actually the colonist that was kidnapped. And then David is just a random guy. I figured since he's digging and stuff, I would name him after my uncle, who's like really strong and stuff. I highly recommend the Royalty DLC. I know. Didn't know if you mentioned you had it or not. No, I literally just have biotech and the base game. That's all I have. I've played with royalty and ideology and stuff because my brother the Walrus has it, and I'm really interested in Anomaly. I think that looks great. That's probably all gonna have to be stuff that I play off camera because it's rough. But yeah, I really like ideology, and if I was gonna get only one other DLC, that'd probably be what I do, just because it can help shape the story. The newest DLC, I'm not sure about the like darkness and things. Yeah, Anomaly, it kind of feels like um Stranger Things or some kind of I don't know. It's very very spooktacular. Um so maybe it's like Cthulhu-esque. Yeah, it's very dark, but I also think that that fits in with a lot of their base gamers that their target audience, because so many people go dark with their plays. Um, I mean, one day I would like to have, an organ harvesting save or something. I really like there's mods and stuff that have hotels and stores and stuff. I think that would be really fun to kind of add some more structure and specific gameplay to this. That's not so much. based around the fighting and defending, because those aren't things that I'm big on, which is why I'm doing community builder mode, because I don't want to have a lot of that stuff all the time. All right, so this kid is it's rough. So she we had a lot of times where we were low on food and electricity, so she lost a lot of stuff to frostbite. She's gonna have to be someone that I do surgeries on once we get prosthetics. The hospitality stuff seems so cool, just for like the visitors to give you plus or minus relations based on their stay. Exactly. And you can also get cash from them, charging them to stay at your hotel or to buy food or what have you. So you have a way of making money that's not gonna like screw you over because like you attacked someone's caravan or something. We have a lot of times where we were low on food, so we ate her toes, is what I suspect. No, because she's still a kid. We wouldn't do that to a child. Look, a child. Um, her her mother though, was a slave of ours, and she kept having mental breaks. And so we did end up accidentally killing her like the third time she did it because she did it like only a day or two apart, so she wasn't even really fully healed yet. So we ended up accidentally killing her. We managed to extract like two or three ovum from her before she died, and so this is one of her kids. So yeah, she has social, shooting, and melee, and does not is a rival with Damien. Yes. Okay. So she also fought with one of the other kids, Damien, who you just saw had a growth moment. Um, they fought and like both ended up in the hospital. And I was like, you know what? Damien actually started it, so fuck him. I'm going to take care of this kid because she's gone through a lot. And this is when we force implant joy wires in our slaves. Well, this was a while ago. This was even back before Diabla got kidnapped. So we didn't have most of this. Our our area over here was where we had our slave because we didn't have the inside space. This wasn't walled in yet. I don't think we had a hospital yet. The kids' learning room wasn't here. A lot of this stuff did not exist. I think at that time we had like the generator, the fridge, this dry storage, um, maybe these two bedrooms. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I had a family member attack in a raid. I got my lancer ready to stun their brains out. Then they stepped on a mine and lost their torso. Yeah, that sounds rough there, buddy. It's yeah, I like that you can have relationships outside of your starting people. So they do have people come in like, oh man, my family is in this, or hey, I just traded with my cousin. I like those aspects. Um, we actually, I am remembering, are out of components. That's compacted steel. This is, nope. Do we have any? Oh, no, glass steel. I might have to save up to buy components then. Oh, yeah, the colonist was upset. In the old days of RimWorld, there was cheesy tricks like packing your maze with freezers until the raiders got hypothermia. Right? Yeah. I actually started this colony out. and there was an insect hive right here. So I had it walled in. This was open, so raiders would come in and go down through here and have to go right past the insect hive in order to get to us. And so they'd always get attacked. And then we also had one that was over here, and they would do the exact same thing. It was just great. I loved it. It's like it's one of the reasons why I try to go to more temperate areas that do have mountains because oh, there was also a third hive up here. And some guys would just like randomly walk through here. I'm like, why are you doing that? It's so dumb. You could go here, you could go across here, but you're choosing to go through there. That makes no sense. So, yeah, the bugs helped a lot. I actually did have a spellipede that was my pet once, but it did die in a raid. It saved our lives. I too was using bug caves as a prison until the horde got too big and I had to leave the world. Yeah, luckily I didn't have to do that, but they did start dying, and eventually now we have no insects left on the map. So there's that. And here's our body pile. Yep, flew too close to the sun. That's just what happens sometimes. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to make sure that we find someone that has components, and we actually have to save up money in order to do that, or save up animals in order to do that, so I can sell those and trade. Okay, Cavius is getting heat stroke. Okay, so how about why don't we remove a roof area right there? Even the Rim only dented their vast numbers. Last I counted, there was 63 on fire, with a whole cavalry of reinforcements on the way out of the cave. Jesus! That is. Mmm. That sounds crazy. Okay, we're finally getting our food under control. I had a whole time where they they just weren't sowing, so we weren't getting plants. And then we also didn't have anyone high enough to do strawberries because our planter was Diabla and they got kidnapped. But we did get skills up higher, so we are now able to have strawberries. The food is such a important part. There were so many times when I was doing my test plays to try to figure out the mechanics of RimWorld where like I'd start setting up the base and everything and suddenly we're out of food and I didn't have any planting zones or anything. I'm like, oh God, they're gonna die. So my biggest things were always get a planting zone down, get at least a small area that is inside and roofed so that we can sleep and not have so many debuffs. And then third thing is get energy so we can make a cooler so we can have a fridge to keep our food in. Malkavius, you said it's hot in here, so why? Okay. David, come here, remove these roof pieces. Okay. Much better. Much better. Still, still gonna get heat stroke, but After you have the freezer kitchen, it's mostly defenses to worry about, right? And the bugs really helped out with that so much. Like I can't say enough about bugs. They are amazing. They really helped out so much. I could not believe it. I hate the drop pod raiders and the bugs. Having to fight bugs, like having bugs come after you, yeah, not awesome. Um, I just that's one of the reasons why I'm not on like a harder difficulty is because I know that even on like a regular room world play, I would just get my ass handed to me so fast. It would just be unreal. Okay, how are we doing here? Yeah, still need to get stuff done. I know. God. Okay, some traders need to come by, or we need to have a notification that there's a ship overhead because I need to sell some of these animals so that we can get money, so that we can get some components, so we can get more energy. Because this is not working for me. All right, so Elcid construction, construction. Yeah, I'm gonna move you guys to doing that. Alina is going to be in charge of the plants. Sass can help out. And Elcid and Malcavius can take turns cooking. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Current base goals. Okay. So I have a goal. I want to get more energy. So I'm trying to build a third geothermal generator over here. I'm out of components though. So I want to get this done so I can have more energy over in the base so I can actually power all of my stuff. So I can hook back up all of my coolers that are being stored in here. Heaters, coolers, whatever. Ah! I just threw my mouse. Jeez. Yeah, so I want to do that, make sure that I can have enough energy. And I would also like to hopefully get more colonists so that we can start building our numbers up. Having energy is mostly important because we need to make sure that we keep the freezer going. And we also need to be able to power the biopods so that we can have all of these embryos growing. I really love the tech religion guys, transhumanists, but they require so much power. Yeah, if I had ideology, I would probably do something like that. I would definitely have like free love, so you could be married to as many people as you'd like, blah blah blah. Um, but for doing a 100 baby challenge and just having base game and biotech, I think this is really the way I'm going to go about it. I know. Ideology is the one other pack that I would probably splurge for. Yeah, there's so many different ways that you could put together things. I'm also watching. I'm catching up on stuff because there are some streamers that I've just started watching, and they have like Mr. Samuel Streamer. I'm catching up on all of his stuff. He's someone I've recently started watching, and he had like a playthrough where it was like focused on dryads, a playthrough where it was focused on like mushroom zombie monsters. And so there's all these cool different things that he's done. And so I'm just trying to catch up on it. And a lot of the stuff I'm watching is like a year or two old. So I'm like just watching all of the old ones that interest me and then I'll catch back up. And I have like two series of his in RimWorld right now that I'm watching that he's currently putting out. So yeah. I I love watching other people play RimWorld, especially because they play so much differently than I do and so much better than I do. So it's always nice to see people that know what they're doing and see them succeed or set it up so that they fail in the most spectacular way possible. My problem is I watch them at night and fall asleep and lose my. Yes, I have been falling asleep to them a lot lately, and I usually, if I know I'm falling asleep, I might miss a little bit of it, but then I'll like turn it off and then actually try to go to sleep. But sometimes, like, just that familiar voice in the background just lulls you to sleep. You just can't help it. Okay, so we have foggy rain. It's summer, the 8th of August. I still have to kill a lot of animals. I have some marked for the killings. Um, as long as we have food and we have heat or cold, I'm not really too worried about stuff just because it could be worse. I'm just trying to survive at this point. Favorite rim animal? Okay. Um, I do like thrumbos and mega sloths. But for regular animals, I I do like the bear. Um, I'm Mythos the bear. This is Mythos the bear. So this bear has been with us since the beginning, and they are amazing. As long as I am paying attention and treat them so that they don't die. There have been a few points where I've gone back to a save point because I wasn't paying attention and people died, animals died. It was not great. Um, but yeah, Mythos has been with us since the beginning and attack, call, rescue, whatever I need, they are on it. They got it. I also have a cat that we started with. This cat is named Michael. Michael was the very first cat I ever had. She was so cute. And so I named her Michael. Mythos the bear is actually named after my late cat Mythos. He spawned a whole bunch of stuff. When I got him, I was just crazy about him. And he was amazing. And I was playing D&D with someone. And I was like, I'm gonna be Mythos the bear. And so my character was a druid that rode a bear and turned into a bear and all kinds of stuff. Bear. Um, and so Mythos the bear just stuck, and my little baby Mythos passed away last October, and so just keeping his memory alive. The bears are the goat. We are all and forever will be. Yeah. I do have his baby Flash is around here. She was hissing at the dog earlier. So she's still around, but she is now the age that he was when he passed last year. So they were only a year apart. Inspired trade. Yes. So if we do get a trader, we will be able to get a better deal on stuff. That'd be great. Yep. So Flash. Ah. Yeah, so we should be able to get a great deal on stuff if we have a trader come by or if we have a ship passing. We should be able to do some great stuff and hopefully get the components that we need in order to finish building the geothermal generator. That'd be amazing. Dave, what are you doing? Digging. Perfect. All right, making a parka. Nice. Simple meals. Harvesting. Yes, we have so many books. You guys are like just drowning in books. We don't even have enough space for all the books that we have. I should probably build more bookshelves. There we go. My first successful game had a husky named Othello, and he saved my colonists from a raider only to bleed out no matter how I reverted my save. But he was close enough to an ancient danger that I could open the danger, put Othello inside, then perish. The pets that you have in RimWorld are just the best. And in one of the saves that I had going, I think it might be the current save that I'm playing off camera. Um, I had it start the same way. Obviously, I had different colonists, different map, and everything. But the cat that I had start with us did not bond with or like really know anyone, and so it immediately like it ran off and got eaten by like a cobra or something. And I kept reverting back to try to save it. And no matter what I did, like something would always happen. It would go outside or it would get in the middle of a fight or something and it would always die. And I'm like, well, it's not bonded to anyone. It's not even recognized really as part of our family. So, yeah. I was like, you know what? As long as the bear is here and the bear can help us, I think I'll let the cat go. And with that, I think I will let you go. I am right at about an hour and a half, so I will cut things out here. I am playing this at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mondays. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow. So if you are wanting to check this out, I am playing it Mondays, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in seeing anything else I do, Wednesdays I typically play The Sims 4. I'm currently working on my werewolf legacy, and my werewolf has a ranch, and they're trying to learn the riding skill. So that is Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will leave you there. Have a great night, and I will see you later. Bye, Bear Bear.